What up, people? Welcome to another round of the analysis. Yes, of course, the US Navy just seized another massive oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela, and the world is calling it modern day piracy. But why the headlines are focused on Caribbean, real shockwaves are heading straight for Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. Is this the move that sent global oil prices and Nigeria's economy into a tailspin? Stick around, because what happens to Venezuela today is the exact blueprint for what could happen to us tomorrow. The US is targeting what they call the shadow fleet vessel that turn off their trackers to move oil. What it means for Nigerians. Nigerians have also faced issues with illegal oil vessels and oil theft. And US taking military action in international waters set a dangerous precedent. If the US can seize a sovereign nation's ship to enforce sanctions, it means international maritime law is changing. Nigerians should watch. If this policing eventually extends to other oil-rich nations, yes, the price of fuel at home, despite being an oil producer, Nigeria's fuel prices are tied to global benchmark. The impact: Venezuela exports nearly 1 million barrels a day. The US blockade is physically stopping that oil from reaching China and India. The logic: supply, price. Yes, supply will go down, price will go up. If this blockade continues, global oil prices will rise. Why this sounds good for Nigeria's external reserves? It usually leads to a hike in the landing cost of petrol, putting more pressure on the NNPC and your wallets at the pump. Well, the resource cost is also there. Mirror the US justifies this by saying the Maduro regime uses oil to fund narco tourism, and that the oil actually belongs to US companies from old debt. The warning: this is a wake-up call for Nigeria. It shows that in 2025, global powers no longer just use paperwork, they use warship. It highlights the danger of a mono economy. If your country relies 90% on one resources, a foreign blockade isn't just a political move, it's a death sentence for the economy. To you, my audience, the question is simple. Do you think the US has the right to seize another country's oil in international waters? Drop a yes or no in the comments. I am reading every single one of them, and definitely I will respond. Thank you for staying with me on this episode. I'll see you in the next one.